Welcome to game number 2 of day 2 here at the CAC Clash. This is a matchup between the Iowa Wesleyan Tigers and the Northern New Mexico Eagles. The Tigers will be wearing purple for this contest, and the Eagles are in white. And we are all set to get underway here in game number 2. A quick scoreboard issue to fix before the start of this game. And all the scoreboard issues are fixed, and we are about to get underway. Damian Thomas and Francis Okuwosa to contest the jump ball. And the Tigers win the jump ball, and we are underway. Jared Arellano brings it up for the Tigers. Gets it to Joey Brown. Brown guarded by Joe Satterfield Jr. Gets it to Marvin Bateman, who drives, and his shot is up and no good. Okuwosa with a tip, and the Tigers are on the board first. Both of these teams victorious in their contest yesterday. Northern New Mexico College defeated LCU, and Iowa Wesleyan defeated Bacone College. Both teams trying to go 0-2 here in the CAC Clash. Here's Tyreek Weaver with it. Guarded by Carver Locke. Joe Satterfield Jr. for 3. That one's no good. Marvin Bateman's able to grab the board. And Iowa Wesleyan has a chance to extend their early lead. Joey Brown passes to Bateman. Drives in. Back to Brown. Brown takes a deep 3, and that one is good. So an early 5-0 start for Iowa Wesleyan here in this contest. Bateman on the assist to Brown on that play. Here's Weaver in the corner with it. Gets it to Jafari. Perez passes to Satterfield. It looks for Thomas. Defense by Okuwosa. Double team by Bateman. Passed out to Jafari. Just 8 to shoot. For the Eagles, Perez nearly launched a 3. Gets it to Weaver. Just 2 seconds to shoot. Weaver gets the shot up as the shot clock expires. No good. And the ball is contested. And it will be out of bounds off the Tigers. So it will stay at this end, and the shot clock will be reset to 20. Perez inbounds it to Jafari. Here's Perez. Drives right. Thomas with a deep shot. That one's no good. Joey Brown grabs the board. There's Carver Locke driving on Jafari. Sent away. Bateman passes to Arellano. Arellano drives left with the left hand up and no good. Rebounded by Okuwosa. Behind his back, no good. We'll head the other way. Perez to Satterfield. That pass is tipped by Bateman and stolen by Arellano. The pass to Locke for the layup, and it's good. A quick 7-0 run for Iowa Wesleyan in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. Iowa Wesleyan bench has been pumped up by this early run. Perez nearly takes a shot, but he finds Tyreek Weaver wide open for the easy score. First points of the game for the Eagles. Arellano drives right, gets a screen from Okuwosa. His shot is no good, rebounded by Weaver. They'll head the other way. Perez moving quickly, gets it to Thomas. Thomas loses it, gets it back, blocked by Akwuosa, rebound by Satterfield, and his putback is good. So the lead was 7, is now quickly down to 3. Just 3.5 minutes into this contest. Arellano drives to open Akwuosa. Bateman gets to Locke. Locke pump fakes, drives. Just 6 to shoot. Bateman with a really long 3, no good. Rebounded by Thomas. Shot that from a few feet behind the line. Tyreek Weaver tiptoes on the sideline to stay in bounds. Drives baseline, double teamed. Finds Jafari in the corner for 3. That one's no good. Tipped around by Thomas. Satterfield comes up with it, and he's fouled while he's on the ground. Jared Arellano called for the foul. The first foul for either team this game. About 4 minutes into it. There's Perez. Perez with a deep 2. That one's no good. Rebounded by Thomas off the air ball. Tipped around. Akwuosa comes up with it. And he gets it to Brown. Brown pushes quickly to Arellano. Gets to Bateman open in the corner. Bateman passes it back out. Arellano in the corner to Brown. Brown drives baseline on Weaver. Step back. And he's fouled on a shot. And it does not go, but he will shoot 2. Foul was the first on Tyreek Weaver. Now Colby Williams checking in for Iowa Wesleyan. And Keyshawn Keys checking in for the Eagles. They say the foul was before the shot, so there will be no free throws for Brown. But possession will stay here and the shot clock reset to 20. Arellano inbounds it to Brown. He's able to get it to Locke in the post. Back out to Arellano, who takes the 3. That shot is good. Jared Arellano pumps the lead back up to 10-4. Keyshawn Keys with his first offensive possession here. Drives left, gets it to Satterfield in the left corner. That one's no good. Williams rebounds it. A good box out of Damian Thomas. Here's Joey Brown driving to the left. Left hand, no good. Williams nearly got the rebound, but it was tipped away by the Eagles, and they will take it the other way. There's Weaver through some contact. Satterfield with the rebound, and his putback is good. So Joe Satterfield has his second bucket here in the early going. Carver Locke driving on Jafari. Gets it out to Joey Brown, who takes a 3, and that one is good as well. 2 straight 3s for the Tigers. And the lead is up to 7. Jafari to Thomas in the corner. Thomas pops a 3. That one is good. So Thomas with the answer. The tallest guy on the court can shoot 3s too. 13-9, Tigers lead. Arellano drives on Keys. Gets it to Williams, who's sent away by Tyreek Weaver. Arellano. It's pass intended for Bateman is stolen by Satterfield. Satterfield will drive, and his shot is no good. Defended by Bateman. The ball bounces around, picked up by Williams. And Brown will take it. He'll take another 3. That shot is no good, and the foul in the post on Williams called on the rebound. That's the first foul on Williams and the second against the Tigers. Here at 13:47 left in the first. This is Jafari, Thomas. To Weaver in the post, guarded by Locke and Williams. Weaver drives baseline, takes a deep shot, airballs it, rebounded by Williams. Shot it over the hoop. It was no good. Brown drives. His layup is good. So that shot puts the Tigers up 15-9. 7 minutes into it. Keyshawn Keys gets a screen from Thomas. Keys gets it to Thomas. Pump fakes. Now he drives. Spin move, but it's stolen by Arellano. Arellano going the other way. He finds Bateman, but it's taken by Locke, and now Bateman takes the three. It's good. Iowa Wesleyan shooting well here in the first part of the first half. Timeout is called by the Eagles. This is the Red Lions Network. And we're back after the timeout. Keyshawn Keys brings it up the floor. Satterfield to Jafari. Back to Satterfield. Now Keys guarded by Arellano. Dylan Hurley getting his first action for the Tigers. Jafari moves past him with the floater, and that one is good. And now Jafari is on the scoreboard with his first points in the game. That was an errant pass. Called a charge against, let's see who that was against. Number 12, Alex Dentlinger, called for the charge. First foul on him, and the third overall against Iowa Wesleyan. Jafari driving on Hurley again. Posting him up. The step back floater is no good. Rebounded by Dentlinger. Dentlinger gets it quickly to Brown. Brown pushes to Arellano, who has an open lane to the hoop. Gets it out to Hurley. And now Dentlinger open in the corner for three. That one is no good. Damian Thomas brings down the board. And now the Eagles can cut into the lead. Keys dribbles behind his back, takes the step back shot, no good. Dentlinger, another rebound. 2 straight rebounds for the Tigers by Alex Dentlinger. Brown gets a screen from Williams. Now Dentlinger drives, and he shoots it over Herrera, no good. And now he pokes it out. Thomas had gotten the rebound. Dentlinger pokes it out. Now Hurley drives. Arellano in the corner. That three is no good. Another rebound by Dentlinger. Passes again to Arellano. Now Brown wide open for three. No good. Rebounded by Williams underneath. No good as well. And it's poked out. Jafari gets the rebound and gets it to Thomas, who advances quickly. Loses it, but Keys picks it up. And we have a foul. Fast-paced action. Lots of rebounds. Iowa Wesleyan had 3 opportunities there, but were not able to convert. And that is the 4th foul called against Iowa Wesleyan, and the 2nd against Jared Arellano, so he will take a seat. 18-11, Iowa Wesleyan leads with 10:49 remaining in the first half. This one's inbounded to Tyreek Weaver. He's posting up Dentlinger. Passes out to Keys. Keys shoots from about the free throw line. That one's no good. Rebounded by Jetties. He passes out. Shot clock resets to 20. Keys gets a screen from Weaver. He drives in again. That one's poked out. And it's going the other way. That's Caleb Cresswell, and his shot is good. Cresswell seeing his first action. Gets a quick steal and score. Puts the score up to 20-11 in favor of the Tigers. Herrera gets it to Perez. Perez to Weaver. Weaver pump fakes. Now he drives from mid-range. That shot is no good. Tipped away by Dentlinger and grabbed by Brown. Brown driving the other way. Gets it in the post to Grant Swanson for his first bucket of the game. (22-11). The Tigers lead. It's Weaver up top to Keys on the left to Jetties. 10 to shoot. Keys pops the three. That one's no good. Actually, it is good. It looked like it was going to miss off the front iron, but it rolls in. So Keyshawn Keys finds the three. 22-14. The Tigers lead. Here's Cresswell. Gets a screen from Swanson. Doesn't need it. Shoots a three. And misses wide. Jetties comes up with the rebound and gets it quickly to Perez. Perez to Herrera. Sets a screen for Keys and gets it to Weaver. Jetties. Passes to Herrera. Inside to Weaver, triple team, and he steps out of bounds. It will head to the Tigers. There's some substitutions coming on. Victor Munoz getting his first action of the game. He was one of the high scorers for the team yesterday off the bench. Now Cresswell bringing it up. Gets it to Swanson. Swanson will drive, no, left open, and there's a foul called a charge against Swanson. It'll be Swanson's first foul. Five fouls so far against the Tigers compared to just one for the Eagles. 8.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Jetties gets it to Satterfield Jr., who's checked back in. Perez fires a three. That one is no good off the front iron. Swanson comes up with the rebound and will head the other way. Gets it to Dylan Hurley. Hurley gets a screen from Swanson. Jetties on the switch. There's Locke to Cresswell. Dribble move. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Weaver, who pushes it to Jafari. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity, and that one is good. Jafari scores again, and the lead is down to 6. 22-16, the Tigers lead. There's Cresswell. Swanson. Or Munoz, excuse me. And now Hurley drives, and a foul is called against the Eagles. Foul will go against Bruno Jetties. 2 fouls against the Eagles so far. It's inbounded to Swanson. Nice pass to Munoz, who scores. It's his first bucket of the game. He had double digits yesterday. Scores 24-16 Tigers. Perez, backdoor pass to Jafari. Jafari finds Weaver. Good defense by Locke, but the step back fadeaway is good for Tyreek Weaver. The lead is back to 6. Cresswell gets to Locke. Locke to Swanson. Cresswell step back, now drive to Munoz, who drives, poked out by Weaver. Locke retains possession, but it's stolen by Jetties. Pass up quickly to Jafari. Jafari drives between a couple defenders, finds Weaver, who slams it down for the bucket. That cuts the lead to 4 and prompts Iowa Wesleyan to call a timeout. With 6:34 remaining, the lead is 4 points. We'll be back after the timeout. This is the Red Lions Network. And we are back after the timeout with 6:34 remaining. Tigers lead by 4 points over the Eagles. Here's Cresswell. Steps back, finds Akuosa in the paint. Gets the bucket and the foul. Was hit over the back. And the basket will count. Fouls on Joe Satterfield Jr. His first personal and the third on the Tigers. And the free throw was good for Akuosa. The lead is back to 7. Here's Satterfield to Jetties. To Weaver. Perez gets a screen from Weaver. Jetties will take the three, guarded by Akuosa. That one's no good. Rebounded by Hurley. They'll push it to Cresswell. Cresswell open for three, and that one is no good off the back iron. And Jetties comes down with it. Took it away from Munoz, but he lost it, and it's recovered by Weaver, but he traveled. So a turnover for Northern New Mexico, and the ball will go back to Iowa Wesleyan with a 7-point lead. Damian Thomas checking back in for the Eagles. There's Cresswell driving on Perez. Nowhere to go with the ball, finds Locke. Locke will drive, gets it to Akuosa, and back to Cresswell with 14 to shoot. Cresswell drives in, passes late to Akuosa, who can't get the layup. Perez with a full court pass to Satterfield, who gets the layup to go. The lead is now 5 points after the bucket by Satterfield. Satterfield has 6 so far. Cresswell nearly lost it, regains possession, spin move. Pass to Munoz in the corner, who gets it poked away by Thomas, and now Perez will pass it up to Satterfield for another layup opportunity, and it's good. The lead is now down to 3 points, 27-24, with 4:45 remaining in the first half. And that layup was missed by Locke. Perez gets it to Jafari. Jafari traveled. That is the 7th turnover so far for Northern New Mexico, compared to just 3 for Iowa Wesleyan. And here's Joey Brown, who's checked back in. He gets a screen from Akuosa. He drives left, looks for Munoz underneath, but passes it back out for 3, and that one is no good. But a rebound by Akuosa, the putback is good. And we're back up to a 5-point game. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Perez to Weaver from the free throw line. That one is no good. Brown gets the rebound, and he'll advance it back up. And Joey Brown for 3. That one rims out. Rebounded by Tyreek Weaver. And here's Satterfield Jr. Guarded by Jaden, and we have a foul called off the ball. Foul is called on Francis Okuosa. The first on him and the 6th against the team. So Northern New Mexico will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Here's Thomas to Perez, who drives. Hesitates and then drives again. Passes back out to Satterfield, who saves it from going out of bounds. Satterfield is 6 to shoot, drives, lost it, and he stepped out of bounds. It was tipped away by Brown before Satterfield could get it. So Northern New Mexico will have 4 to shoot on the inbound. And pass to Weaver with 3 to shoot. Drives in, defended by Jaden, who steals it away as the shot clock expires. He'll go to Iowa Wesleyan. Spin move by Locke. The pass to Aquosa is up and good. Aquosa extends the lead to 31-24 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Perez gets it to Thomas, who shoots over Aquosa. It's no good. Rebounded by Brown. Double teamed in the backcourt, but he's able to get out of it. And Iowa Wesleyan has a chance to extend their lead. Joey Brown to Jaden for 3. That one's no good. Munoz tips it around. It's rebounded by Weaver, and we'll go the other way. Perez with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Over to Jetties and Weaver. Weaver spin moves on baseline, and he makes the basket and the foul. Tyreek Weaver cuts the lead down to 5 points with 2:15 remaining in the first half, and he'll have a chance for one more. Here's the and one opportunity for Weaver, and it is no good. But Jetties gets the rebound, saves it, but he stepped on the line. 2:13 remains here in the first half of game number 2 of 4 today. Here's Brown getting a screen from Aquosa. Drives past a couple defenders, lofts it up, no good. Aquosa, the putback is good. He puts the lead up to 7 with just 2 minutes left in the first half. Now Jalen Washington into the game for the Tigers. Here's Satterfield Jr. The layup opportunity is no good, but he is fouled, I believe, by Jalen Washington. He's charged with his first foul of the game. And Satterfield will shoot 2. And the first one from Satterfield is good. And the second is good as well. So Satterfield is the first player in double figures, leading everyone with 10 points. Aquosa and Tyreek Weaver are the next highest scorers with 9 and 8 respectively. Here's Brown getting a screen from Aquosa. Good defense by Satterfield through the screen. Bateman gets it to Washington. Washington drives, steps back out, guarded by Keys. 7 to shoot. Drives in, out to an open Bateman for 3. That one is no good. Rebound was tipped by Munoz, and it's saved on the play by Herrera, and it will go the other way with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Keyshawn Keys drives to an open lane. Jetties kicks it to Herrera for 3. That one is no good. Rebound by Washington. Washington drives left, kicks it back out to Bateman, nearly tipped away by Keys. We'll stay here. 15 seconds. Brown gets past Herrera, hits the floater to extend the lead to 35-28 with just 30 seconds left in the first half. There's a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Northern New Mexico cannot hold it for the rest of the half. Here's Herrera, passes it inside to Satterfield, who loses it, but he steps on the line, and it will go back to Iowa Wesleyan for the final possession of the half. Cresswell and Jafari will check back into the game. as will Damian Thomas for Northern New Mexico. Northern New Mexico choosing to press here. Not going to allow an easy bucket from Iowa Wesleyan at the end of the half with just 14 seconds left. Brown kicks up to Bateman and gets it across to Locke, and Locke traveled. They got across the half-court line, but a travel will give it to Northern New Mexico with 9 seconds remaining in the half. And now Iowa Wesleyan will make several defensive changes for the last 9 seconds of the half. The press seemed to work on that play, and it will give Northern New Mexico an extra offensive opportunity before we head to the locker room. Here's Keys, gets it to Satterfield. Satterfield guarded by Locke. Satterfield loses it, launches a three at the horn. It is good. Satterfield hits a buzzer beater after losing the ball, and the lead is cut to 4 at the half. Iowa Wesleyan leads Northern New Mexico 35-31. We'll be back for the second half. This is the Red Lions Network. We are back for the second half. Iowa Wesleyan leads Northern New Mexico 35-31. So we get things started here. Jared Perez brings it up for the Eagles. Guarded by Jared Arellano. And here's Jafari, drives in, kicks it out to Perez. Contested three is no good, and Weaver is knocked to the ground. Foul is called against Carver Locke. First against him and the first of the half. That will keep the possession alive for the Eagles. Pass was tipped by Locke, intended for Weaver, but Weaver is able to grab it. Perez, guarded by Bateman, gets it in the post to Weaver. Passed out to Joe Satterfield, and that one's no good. Locke comes up with the board. Satterfield was the leading scorer in the first half. He scored 13 points. The next highest scorer was Joey Brown of Iowa Wesleyan with 10. Those are the only two in double figures. That's a deep shot by Carver Locke, and he knocks down the three. Scores 38-31. Iowa Wesleyan 1 minute into the second half. And here's Perez driving. Sent back by Arellano. Backdoors pass from Thomas to Perez. And that's a turnover as Perez lost control. Perez could not quite gain control of it as the defense was closing in around him. Here's Jared Arellano. It's to Locke. And there's a foul called against Joe Satterfield Jr. Two fouls on Satterfield Jr. and the first of the half against Northern New Mexico College. And the floor is a little slippery. Have a quick break to clean that up. And now that the floor is cleaned up, we can resume play. Locke looking for someone inbound, can't get it in. Is able to get it into Brown. Brown gets a screen from Akuosa. The drive tipped out, taken by Weaver, pushes to Perez, and the layup is good. First points of the second half for Northern New Mexico College. The lead is now 5. Arellano to Akuosa. Inside to Locke. In the post, guarded by Jafari. And we have a foul called in the post on Jafari. That will be his first foul and the second of the half on the Eagles. Here's Bateman with a three. That one's no good. Tipped out by Akuosa, back to Bateman, and he gets it to Brown to reset the play. Brown driving to the right, out to the corner to Arellano. Arellano drives baseline, goes under the hoop, no good. Tipped out, grabbed by Jafari, and he will push. He's double teamed. Now he goes baseline, gets it to Thomas, and he is fouled. Shot does not go. So Damian Thomas will go to the line to shoot two. Francis Akuosa picks up his second personal foul of the game. First one is left short by Thomas. Thomas is an 81% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 9 points per game, and the second one is good. So the lead is 38-34 Iowa Wesleyan with 17:40 left in this game. Brown passes it to Akuosa. Here's Locke on the drive, and he's fouled. Foul goes on Jafari, his second so far here in the second half. Arellano gets his pass tipped by Thomas out of bounds, and it will stay here. Arellano will inbound again. This one to Locke. Locke pump fakes. Gets it to Bateman in the corner. Bateman gets it in the post to Brown. He airballs it, but it's picked up by Akwuosa, and he gets the putback. Gets the lead back to 6. Perez guarded out far from the line by Arellano. Gets it down to Thomas. Thomas backing down Brown. Back out to Perez. He'll fire the 3. That one is good. A 6-point lead cut in half down to 3 with 17 minutes left in this one. Arellano goes behind his back, gets it to Brown, and Brown stepped out of bounds. That is the 6th turnover for Iowa Wesleyan, compared to 11 for Northern New Mexico. Points off turnovers are pretty even, with 11-9 in favor of Iowa Wesleyan. Weaver fires the shot. It's short. Brown is able to pick up the rebound. It's tipped away by Jafari, and it will go to Iowa Wesleyan. $16:20 to go in the game. Here's Carver Locke. Gets it to Arellano. A screen by Akwuosa. Brown pump fakes. Drives on Satterfield. Picks up his dribble and gets it to Bateman. Bateman gets it to Brown. Brown takes a 3. No good. Rebound by Thomas. Gets it quickly to Perez. Perez will drive between a couple defenders. And a foul is called before the shot. And it will stay here. It's the 3rd foul called against Iowa Wesleyan. Each team has 3 fouls this half. That's the first one against Marvin Bateman in this game. This gets the pass into Satterfield. Satterfield guarded in the post by Bateman. Satterfield lost it, but they call a foul on Bateman. Bateman picks up 2 fouls in 5 seconds, and that's 4 on Iowa Wesleyan in the half. 22 seconds remain on the shot clock. Jafari's wide open for 3, and he can't hit it. Rebound by Perez, and he lost it on his putback attempt. And a chance to cut the lead to 1, but no good there. Brown drives. He puts the layup in. Quick possession gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. Perez passes to Jafari. Jafari to Satterfield in the corner. To Damian Thomas. The pass to Weaver is knocked away. Akwuosa comes up with it, gets it to Arellano. He fakes a pass, misses the shot. Akwuosa gets the putback and the foul. And it's another and one opportunity for Francis Akwuosa. And that makes him the leading scorer of Iowa Wesleyan today with 13 points, surpassing Joey Brown, who has 12. Akwuosa converted on his first and one opportunity. And he converts on his second. So 45-37, the Iowa Wesleyan Tigers lead. So far in the game, Akwuosa is 6 of 9 shooting. The most field goals of any player on his team so far. It's a pass to Jafari in the corner. Satterfield gets it to Perez. Satterfield to Jafari at the free throw line. Guarded by Colby Williams. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Williams. And he gets it to Caleb Cresswell. Cresswell gets a screen from Bateman and from Williams. Gets in the post, tipped away by Perez, gathered by Hurley, who goes baseline and gets the shot up, but is fouled. 14:39 left. Dylan Hurley will shoot 2 free throws. Hurley's a freshman forward out of Sanford, Florida. And he misses his first free throw. Hurley has not scored yet today, and he changes that there. His first point of the game. 46-37, Iowa Wesleyan Tigers lead the Northern New Mexico Eagles. 14 and a half minutes to play. Keyshawn Keys checks in for his first action of the second half, as does Jeddies, who gets it into Weaver, and that's knocked away by Carver Locke. It's Cresswell driving, guarded by Satterfield. Locke will fire the three. That one is good. And the Iowa Wesleyan lead is back to double figures. And a timeout is called by Northern New Mexico. We'll be back after the timeout. This is the Red Lions Network. .14 minutes, 11 seconds remain in this game, with the Tigers up by 12 over the Eagles. The Tigers choosing to press now. Nothing easy to the Eagles. Jafari is able to break the press on the pass from Keys, and they will set up the offense. There's Keys getting a screen from Geddes. He'll drive right. Keys, the shot is no good, but he will go to the line. Keys has a chance to cut the lead down to 10 points if he's able to convert on both these free throws. Here's the first shot. It's no good for Keyshawn Keys. Keys is a freshman, shooting 50% from the line this season and averaging 5 points per game. That one is also no good. Knocked out of bounds by Locke, so it will stay here. Pass to Jafari on the inbound. It's to Satterfield. As the Eagles have a fresh 30 to work with after the free throws. Here's Keys. Guarded by Colby Williams. Colby Williams tips that pass away. It'll stay here with 11 to shoot for the Eagles. Pass is once again inbounded to Jafari with 9 to shoot. Gets a screen from Weaver. And Jafari will fire the three near the end of the shot clock. No good. Rebounded by Dylan Hurley. And a foul by Bruno Jeddies. That's the 6th foul already against the Eagles. They only had 3 in the first half. But now Iowa Wesleyan will be in the bonus from here on out. Here's Caleb Cresswell. Driving in. Sent away by Keys. Screen by Locke. Cresswell driving again. Passes back out to Hurley. Hurley goes behind the back and falls. Ball squirts away. Cresswell picks it up, and it's stolen by Bruno Jeddies. Gets it up quickly to Jafari. Jafari drives, loses it, gets it back, and passes it back to Jetties. Wide open, Tyreek Weaver for the dunk. And the lead is reduced down to 10. Tyreek Weaver was a major part in their win yesterday, and he's now into double figures with 10 points. Pass back to Bateman. Bateman will fire the three. That one's no good, too strong. Rebounded by Colby Williams. He goes up for the putback, no good. Gets his own rebound again, and we will have a tie-up. Actually, a foul is called against Colby Williams on the play. No tie-up, and it will go to the Eagles. That's 3 on Colby Williams so far today. And now both teams have 6 fouls and will be shooting free throws the rest of the game, with 12-17 remaining in the second half. Keys gets a screen. Nearly goes in the backcourt. Was able to stay on this side. Passes to Jafari. Jafari drives in on Cresswell, and his shot is good. Jafari with a drive and a couple spins, and he makes the bucket. 49-41, the Tigers lead the Eagles. Here's Munoz with his first play in the second half. He's looking for a teammate to pass to. Finds Cresswell, who lost it, and it will go to Northern New Mexico. There's Keys, pass it to Satterfield, who has not scored here in the second half. Keys with the spin move, fires a shot, no good. Williams reaches for the rebound, is able to save it before it goes out of bounds. Cresswell brings it up, drives right, past Keys. The shot is good and the foul. Cresswell has an and one opportunity. Foul is on Keyshawn Keys, first of the game and the 7th for the team. Cresswell's free throw is no good, but rebounded by Munoz with a putback opportunity is good. Missed free throw works out to the benefit for Iowa Wesleyan, and they lead by 12 with 11 minutes remaining. Jafari gets it to Satterfield. Now Alejandro Ruiz getting his first action of the game. Satterfield in the post, working on Hurley. His shot is good. So the answer by Satterfield. The lead is back down to 10. Satterfield has 15 on the game. Satterfield nearly gets a steal. Hurley's able to keep it. Gets it to Cresswell, and a foul is called off the ball against the Eagles. Bruno Jetties called for the foul. And now Colby Williams will shoot 1-1. And his first free throw is good. Damian Thomas and Tyreek Weaver checking back into the game. Here's the second shot from Williams, and it rattles in. 12-point lead once again for the Tigers, with half of the second half remaining. Damian Thomas gets it to Weaver. Here's Jafari, drives through the defenders, and a foul is called. Foul goes on Victor Munoz, his first personal of the day. And Jafari makes his first free throw. Joey Brown has checked into the game. for the Tigers. Their second leading scorer on the day. That free throw is missed, but Keys gets the rebound and fires a three. That one's no good. And rebounded by Brown. There's Williams up top. Tries to find Hurley, but the pass is errant, and it will be a turnover. And the inbound to Williams. Williams nearly stole the inbound from Weaver, but he stepped out of bounds, and it stays with the Eagles. Eagles trail by 11. The pass to Satterfield, now into Weaver, who gets the layup and the foul. Tyreek Weaver up to 12 points on the game to go along with 7 rebounds. And he'll have a chance to cut the lead down to 8. And the free throw from Weaver is short and is picked up by Arellano. So it remains a 9-point game with 9:40 to go in the game. Aquawosa gives a screen for Brown, who drives, double teamed in the paint, gets it to Munoz for 3. No good, and a foul is called on the rebound against the Eagles. Foul called on Joe Satterfield Jr. That's his third. And this will be a 1-and-1 for the Tigers. The first free throw from Brown is good. And the second one from Brown is no good, short. The ball's on the ground. There's a fight for it, and they will call a jump ball. Possession will go to the Tigers. So once again, missing a free throw and able to retain possession. Full timeout called by the Tigers with 9:20 remaining in the game and a 10-point lead. This is the Red Lions Network. We are back after the timeout. Tigers ball with 20 seconds to shoot and 9:20 remaining in the game. Arellano finds Brown in the corner for a wide open three. It is good. And Joey Brown becomes his team's leading scorer, now with 16. Satterfield driving baseline on Brown, gets it to Thomas, and he is fouled by Jared Arellano. Thomas will be shooting a 1-and-1. The first one is no good. It's rebounded by Brown. Moving quickly now, Arellano tried to get a pass over to Akwuosa, but it's taken away by the Eagles. Satterfield with a quick pass to Herrera, who fires a three. That one's no good off the side of the rim. Another rebound for Brown. Both teams will be in the double bonus from here on out for the remaining 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Could come down to who shoots free throws more consistently. That's a three from Akwuosa. That's long. Rebounded by Weaver. Now Keys will push, looking for a quick score. He'll take the mid-range shot. That bounces over the rim. Rebound by Weaver inside is good. It's a couple of players fall on the floor. Weaver's able to make the shot. So with 8 minutes left, it's an 11-point game. Tigers lead. So Arellano driving. Gets to Victor Munoz. Drives in over Thomas. No good. Another rebound for Weaver. And he'll push it up. He has Satterfield up ahead of him if he wants. He drives around Brown and takes the shot, and it's good. 2 straight buckets for Weaver. And the lead is now down to single digits once again. Here's Brown. Inside to Hurley, who was open, but he was under the hoop, nowhere to go with it. Passes to Munoz, who drives, and his shot is no good. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled by the Eagles. Foul is assessed to Damian Thomas. That's his second. And Munoz will shoot 2. And Northern New Mexico has chosen to take a timeout. We'll be right back after the timeout. This is the Red Lions Network. We are back after the timeout. Victor Munoz will be shooting 2 free throws for the Tigers. Once again, both teams in the double bonus for the rest of the game. 7:18 remaining. And the first shot from Munoz is good. Using the rim to his advantage there. Munoz, a freshman from Spain. And his second one is good. So gets the lead back into double figures. So now Munoz is subbed out for Carver Locke. Tigers choosing to press here. So they've done sporadically throughout the game. Now Jared Perez back in the action. It's to Keyshawn Keys. Jafari drives on Brown. He's in the post. Gets it to Perez, who's guarded by Jet Jaden. Now here's Jafari, who fires a three. That one rattles out. And Weaver is fouled attempting to get the rebound. So now Weaver will go to the line for 2 after the loose ball foul. Francis Akuosa is assessed the foul. And the first free throw from Weaver is good. Lead down to 10. And Weaver's up to 18 points on the game. And now 19 after making the second free throw. Just 7 minutes to go. 9-point game. Iowa Wesleyan leads. The Eagles choose to press as well. Jaden breaks the press and throws it away, trying to get it to Arellano, but it will head back to Northern New Mexico. The chance for Northern New Mexico to close in as time is winding down. Keys gets it down to Satterfield. Satterfield can't get it to go. Brown is fouled. Brown is fouled going for the rebound. And now he will come down for 2 free throws at the other end. Foul called on Satterfield. 4 fouls on him. That could be very detrimental to the comeback efforts, as Satterfield has 15 points so far today. One of 2 Eagles in double figures, along with Weaver. Here's Joey Brown shooting 2. First one is no good. Clanks off the front iron. And now Caleb Cresswell will check back into the game for Jet Jaden. As will Bruno Jetties for the Eagles. Second free throw is good. So the lead is back to 10 points. Tigers do not press on that possession. Here's Perez with the ball. Trying to set something up. Gets to Jafari up top. Jetty's guarded by Akuosa. Gets it to Weaver. Weaver with 6 to shoot. He's in the paint. Spin around shot and is fouled by Carver Locke. The foul is actually assessed to Brown. That's his 3rd. And it will be 2 shots for Weaver. First shot from Weaver is good. And the second shot from Weaver also good. Gets the lead down to 8, which is the closest it's been in a while. Northern New Mexico will look for a stop to get closer. They try to press. Locke nearly traveled, gets it to Arellano. His pass was tipped, intended for Brown, but it still gets to its intended target. 16 to shoot now. Brown drives on Perez. He loses it. Jetties fights for it on the ground, and we have a tie-up, and the ball will go to Northern New Mexico. 5:45 remaining and down by 8. Get the action back started here. 5:40 to go. Here's Keyshawn Keys. Gets it in to Weaver in the post, guarded by Brown. Cresswell with the help. Spin around fader by Weaver is good, and the lead is down to just 6 points. 62-56. The Tigers lead. And the Eagles press. But the Tigers are able to get across half court. Arellano guarded by Keys. Screen by Akuosa. Into the corner. Pass to Akuosa in the paint. Out to Locke. Pump fakes again. Drives on Jafari, and a foul is called against Bruno Jetties. It will be 2 shots coming for Locke with just under 5 minutes to go in the game. First free throw is left for Locke. Damian Thomas checking back in. The second free throw for Locke is good. He's able to get the lead back to 7 for the Tigers. Tigers have led this entire game. Eagles have been chasing, but they've closed it down to just 7 now. Keys gets a screen from Weaver, doesn't use it. Now he gets another one. Drives in mid-range to Jafari. Drives, spin move in the paint, up and under, no good. Rebounded by Arellano, he's got numbers. 3-on-2 going the other way, and he will drive, and it's good. He gets the layup to go and get the lead back to 9. Perez will quickly push and gets back up the court. He's double teamed. Gets rid of it quickly to Keys. A travel is called on Keys. He's just standing there. And that will go back to the Tigers with a chance to get the lead back to double digits. And a full timeout is called by the Eagles. This is the Red Lions Network. A reminder that after this game, coming up at 2 o'clock, LCU will take on Bacone College. First for women's at 2 o'clock, and then at 4 o'clock, the men will play. This one's inbounded to Locke. Sent back to Brown with just 4 minutes remaining in this game. A 9-point lead for the Tigers. Locke drives baseline, gets it across. Arellano drives. He's double teamed, gets it to Akuosa, guarded by Thomas. His spinner shot is no good. Rebounded by Jafari. They get it inside to Thomas, guarded by Akuosa. Akuosa spins left and gets the lay-in to go. Thomas gets the shot over Akuosa, and the lead is cut to 7. Here's Cresswell, guarded by Perez. Cresswell drives in. No look pass to Akuosa, and gets to Arellano with 11 to shoot. Here's Locke, drives right, shoots, and it's good. Gets it in off the iron, and the lead is back to 9 with just 3:12 to go. Colby Williams set to check back in for the Tigers with the next stoppage. Jafari into Satterfield, hasn't scored much this half. That shot was no good, and rebounded by Akuosa. That one's passed up to Cresswell. Now here's Brown, driving inside. Good defense by Satterfield to keep the bucket from going in And Brown is down. They have numbers going the other way. Weaver with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Thomas, and his shot is good, and the foul. So he will have a chance to cut the lead down to 6, and Brown is leaving with an injury. He's hobbling off to the bench. And Dylan Hurley will check in for him. Carver Locke picks up his second foul. Thomas will have a chance to convert an and-one opportunity. The free throw from Thomas is good, and the lead is now, once again, reduced to 6 points. And Cresswell gets free on the other end. It's blocked by Thomas, but goaltending is called, and the basket will count for Cresswell. Thomas got there just a tick late, and the lead is back to 8. With just 2:25 to go. Here's Satterfield, guarded by Cresswell. Northern New Mexico needs some quick scores. Satterfield's pass to Thomas is tipped away and stolen by Arellano. Just 2 minutes left in this contest. Colby Williams guarded out top by Thomas. It's to Arellano. Cresswell driving baseline to Locke in the corner for 3, and that one is good. Iowa Wesleyan now leads by 11 with just 1:40 remaining. Perez goes fast to Jafari, who fires and answers with a 3 of his own. Timeout quickly called by Northern New Mexico. And it's an 8-point game with 1:34 remaining. This is the Red Lions Network. We're back after the timeout. It will be Iowa Wesleyan ball, up by 8 points with 1:34 remaining. Dylan Hurley to inbound it for the Tigers. The Eagles will press. Hurley can run baseline. Gets it in to Cresswell, who lost it out of bounds, and it will go to the Eagles. Just 1 second going off the clock there. Now Munoz will check in for Arellano. Just 1:32 remaining in this game. The inbounds pass to Weaver, gets away. Thomas able to come up with it, gets it to Jafari. Now he gets it to Satterfield, who drives in and is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. A good effort from Damian Thomas to get in the backcourt and save the possession and an easy score on the other end for the Tigers. And now Satterfield will shoot 2. He's had a quiet half so far, but he still has 1:25 to get his team back into it. And he makes the first free throw. That was the 4th foul on Colby Williams. And he gets subbed out. The second free throw for Satterfield. And it's no good, but rebounded by Jafari down low, stripped by Hurley, and now Cresswell gets it clear to the other end. And the Tigers will try to kill some time. Just a minute 13 remaining. Locke in the corner to Hurley. Back to Locke. 1:05 left in the game. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. That pass was deflected by Perez. Out of bounds with 7 to shoot now. And 1 minute left in the game. A 7-point lead for the Tigers. They've led this entire game. Going back to the first quarter. That pass was into Hurley, but he wasn't looking for it. And there's a scrum for the ball. The shot clock is expiring. A jump ball is called, but wasn't before the shot clock. They call a shot clock violation. The ball will go to the Eagles with 53 seconds left in the game. Down by 7 points. Here we go. Inbounded to Perez. He brings it up. Pass intended for for Satterfield, was tipped away by Hurley, and it will stay with the Eagles. .48 seconds remaining in the game. Here's the pass into Perez. 45 seconds left. Perez dribbling. He fires a three, and it's good! Off the backboard. The lead is down to 4. The closest it's been since the first quarter. And it's a 4-point game. The Tigers break the press, and Jafari fouls Joey Brown to extend the game with 32 seconds left. Brown is 2 for 4 on free throws so far today with 17 points. Has a chance to get the lead back up to 6 with just 32 seconds remaining. And he makes the first, hits the rim a couple times and falls. There's a second free throw from Brown. It's no good. Rebounded by Weaver. 5-point game, 30 seconds left. The pass to Satterfield. Satterfield will drive in on Williams. No, shot is no good. No fouls called on the contact, and Thomas will foul Locke. 19 seconds left in the game. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Thomas picks up his third foul. Now Locke will shoot. He scored 16 points so far today. Second leading scorer, just behind Joey Brown. And if he makes the second free throw, he can tie Brown at 18 points. A timeout is called by the Tigers with just 20 seconds left. This is the Red Lions Network. Locke will shoot one more free throw coming out of the timeout. Chance to extend the Tigers' lead to 7 points with just 19 seconds left in the game. Tigers send an extra defender back. And the free throw from Locke is good. It's a 7-point game. Inbound to Perez. Tigers will press. Perez gets it out to Weaver, who takes a three. He banks it, but it's no good. And just 10 seconds remaining, Jafari will foul Brown. And with 8 seconds left, Brown can extend the lead to 9. It's a hard deficit to come back from. First free throw from Brown is good. And now second free throw to extend the lead to 9 is also good. With 8 seconds left, Tigers lead by 9 points. Jafari will take a three. That one is no good. Rebounded by Munoz, and that will be the game. Iowa Wesleyan Tigers will defeat the Northern New Mexico Eagles 77-68 in the second game of the CAC Clash. We'll be back at 2 o'clock with Bacone College versus Lincoln Christian University. This is the Red Lions Network.